know what? Recently, I've been seeing a lot of comments about Malaysians who don't know how to speak BM. Balik China, balik India kalau kau tak boleh cakap bahasa Malaysia. Not speaking BM is now associated with being very un-Malaysian. Like you think you're too good for the national language, is it? Sombongnya.
Who do you think you are?
So why is there a growing number of Malaysians who either don't know or don't want to speak in BM?
Why?
Let's take a look, shall we? Firstly, let's keep in mind that some of these Malaysians who don't speak BM either didn't grow up in Malaysia or didn't even go to public schools. And exposure to BM in their formative years of course plays a huge part in mastering the language. See, even if they live in Malaysia but attend international or private schools, they are most likely to be around people who do not speak BM, and it's not a part of their daily lives. BM has no significance to them. And then there are Malaysians who grew up in Malaysia, attended public schools but come out still don't want to or cannot speak BM. Why? This might have something to do with the fact that there is a general sentiment among Malaysians that other languages, including Bahasa Malaysia, is inferior to and not as important as English.
Stupid English.
You know, I've noticed that there's always a sense of pride when Malaysians say they can only speak English. I don't know how to speak Tamil. I'm a banana lah. I don't speak Malay, you know.
You know what you know what I mean, I want to, you know?
Maybe it's the effects of colonialism. Most of our parents would relate to a time in the past when English was superior to everything. Being able to speak in English was a mark of intelligence and good breeding.
Would you like a spot of tea?
I mean, we still look down on people who don't speak English.
You will never be enough.
Knowing English also meant better jobs, opportunities and life. It still is because English is considered the world's lingua franca. So after decades of living in this reality, parents would have most likely resorted to pushing their kids to master the English language.
Speak in English! Speak in English!
And in the process, disregarding other languages, including our national language, Bahasa Malaysia. But here's the thing, while English is crucial for survival, I also know that humans are perfectly capable of being multilingual. Like knowledge, multilingualism is power.
Assalamualaikum, Videographer.
Another likely reason would be our education system, which doesn't put a lot of emphasis on the importance of mastering BM beyond exam results and classroom excellence.
Exam!
Students learn BM in school where the priority is getting an A and not so much on learning to speak the language well. So in the end, these kids may be able to write a 2,000-word karangan in BM but still cannot speak the language fluently. So after school, they may feel like, hey, what, for need to speak BM now? I don't use it in my daily life, what? Because the truth is, if you're not in the government sector or with companies that use BM as a mode of communication, you memang don't need it in daily life. Most companies use English, not BM, for all official purposes. The interest in the language is slowly dying because a lot of people think that it's not relevant anymore, and this cuts across racial lines. Ask yourself, has any of your BM teachers ever walked into the class and spoken about why we should master BM or what it means to be able to speak the language as Malaysians? Don't have, right?
No!
I say think of BM as something that can be a social unifying factor for Malaysians. You know, like our love for nasi lemak, lee chong wei, roti canai, badminton. And this has to be cultivated in the education system and community lah. And at the current divided state that Malaysia is in, it's always great to find more things that can bridge the gap of differences. That cannot be achieved by screaming hate comments at Malaysians who don't speak BM. Stop saying they don't deserve to be Malaysians. You're not helping the situation. If you really want more people to start speaking BM, maybe use it more in daily conversations, especially with friends who don't speak BM very well. Teach them, help them understand the language better, maybe introduce them to some really good Malay novels. Salina, Samat Said's amazing book. But here's the thing, and this cuts across. That's such a confusing sentence. Why did I write the sentence?